Paris. A biting Sunday morning. The air smells of coal smoke and anticipation. High atop the first platform of the Eiffel Tower, Franz Reichelt, an Austrian-born tailor, stands at the precipice. He is wearing a sprawling, cumbersome suit of rubberized canvas. He calls it the parachute suit. The authorities believe he is using a mannequin for the test. They are wrong. Reichelt believes his craftsmanship can defy the lex gravitatis, the law of gravity. Beat 40 seconds of hesitation. The crowd below is a sea of tilted hats and held breath. Then, the leap. The suit does not bloom, it folds. It becomes a shroud. In 1.5 seconds, the dream of the flying tailor ends in a 15-centimeter deep crater in the frozen turf. History is not just a ledger of progress. It is a gallery of hubris. Welcome to the architecture of error. Chapter 1. The Luminous Death. In the wake of the Great War, the world sought a new light. They found it in element 88, radium. To the public of the 1920s, it was a panacea, a cure-all. It was the liquid sunshine that promised eternal vitality. In factories in New Jersey and Illinois, the Radium girls painted timepieces so soldiers could read them in the dark. To save time, they used a technique called lip pointing. Every flick of the tongue deposited microscopic traces of Ra-226 into their soft tissue. Radium is a bone seeker. The body mistakes it for calcium. It weaves itself into the skeletal lattice, emitting alpha particles that shatter the DNA from within. This is necrosis, the death of living tissue. Beat. Then came Eben Byers, a wealthy industrialist and socialite. To treat a bruised arm, he drank Radithor, a patent medicine containing certified distilled water and radium. He drank nearly 1,400 bottles. By 1930, the liquid sunshine had dissolved his jaw. His bones were riddled with holes, a condition doctors described as honeycombed. He died a gruesome death, his body so radioactive he had to be buried in a lead-lined coffin. We sought the light, only to find it was a fire that could not be extinguished for 1,600 years. Chapter 2. The Midsummer Killer. If Reichelt was a tragic fool, Thomas Midgley Jr. was something far more profound. He was a genius, and he is arguably the most dangerous single organism to ever walk the earth. In 1921, working for General Motors, Midgley discovered that adding tetraethyllead to gasoline eliminated engine knock. He called it ethyl, carefully scrubbing the word lead from the marketing to avoid public alarm. Lead is a potent neurotoxin. There is no safe level. But Midgley went further. To solve the problem of flammable refrigerants, he synthesized dichlorodifluoromethane. We know it as Freon, the first CFC. Beat. Look at the irony, the peripeteia, the sudden reversal of fortune. In an attempt to make engines quiet and fridges safe, Midgley poisoned the blood of every child on the planet for half a century and tore a hole in the ozone layer. In a final, poetic stroke of cruelty, Midgley's own inventive mind became his executioner. Stricken with polio and paralyzed, he designed a complex system of ropes and pulleys to help him get out of bed. In 1944, he became entangled in the cords. The machine he built to provide him freedom strangled him to death. Conclusion: the price of progress. We often view history as a straight line ascending toward perfection, but the path is littered with monumenta stultitiae, monuments of foolishness. These men were not monsters. They were innovators. They were trying to fly, to heal, to move faster. But they suffered from a fatal lack of providentia, foresight. They looked at the immediate fix and ignored the generational cost. As we stand on the cusp of new frontiers, AI, CRISPR, geoengineering, we must ask, are we building the wings of tomorrow, or are we simply sewing another parachute suit for a leap we won't survive? Progress is a hungry God. Be careful what you offer at its altar. This content is for educational purposes and not financial advice. Beat. The architecture of error. Fade to black.